scrambled eggs. Napkins are in the bag.
Thank you. Hey.
Did everything work out at your job after I left?
Oh, yeah, Todd had no idea we tried to break in. Thanks for the assist.
Yeah. I'm sorry you didn't get what you were looking for.
No, I'm gonna try again later on this afternoon.
Are you really sure that Todd has something in that safe about the baby?
I guess I'm gonna find out.
I think we need to talk, you know, about our marriage.
Yes, I agree. I've got to get back to work. Morning.
Morning, Sam. I hope she wasn't rushing out because of me.
No, it was because of me.
Sorry, things are still tense between you and Sam.
You know, I actually went to her work, and it was a little better. She even let me help her.
Well, that seems hopeful.
Yeah, she's got this project that's really important to her, which, you know, it's good. She needs something to care about.
Good, yeah. It's good. Have you been able to talk?
You know, a little bit, but nothing really seems to change.
I'm so sorry.
You know, something's got to change. We can't keep doing what we've been doing.
I wish there was some way I could fix it.
Thank you. But it's really not your problem. So how did your lunch go with Dr. Keenan?
Don't worry. Call me back. Hang up on you. What are you ever going to tell anybody what it is that I've done?
I hope I didn't make things awkward for you and Dr. Keenan.
Why? Because we ran into each other at the floating rug?
Well, I mean, we were kind of sitting, you know, and he looked at me a couple times.
Oh, well, that was completely my fault. I kept staring over at you and Sunny, you know, because I notice you when you're around.
I notice you, too.
Dr. Keenan's he's very perceptive, and I'm sure he picked up on the tension between us.
It's because I kissed you, and I really need to apologize.
No,
again
stop!
for
Don't
that.
stop apologizing.
I just don't want to mess things up for you and Dr. Keenan. That's all.
When's the lunch?
It wasn't a date.
I mean, we've been out a couple times, but you know, I've slowed things down.
Can I ask why?
My relationship with you.
The charity that I contribute to. I insist on remaining anonymous, you know, because once you're on a list, they email you during dinner. Hate that.
I just wanted to see if you needed anything before I got settled.
Actually, yeah, could you grab me something from my safe?
You're safe?
Yep, my safe. I'm sure there's something in there that you need.
I don't have the combination.
I never told it to you.
No.
I find that surprising. I mean, I trust you so much. Go ahead. I don't think you even need the combination. I'm sensing now that it's already open. So why don't you go ahead? Should be a piece of paper in there, just for you.
What the hell is this? This is what you wanted me to get from your safe?
Yeah. What?
You're firing me?
You broke into my safe, didn't you? That's why your hitman husband was out here, guarding the door.
Yeah, you're right.
What were you looking for? Because my uncut diamonds, you know, they're in my daughter's old iguana tank.
I don't know.
You don't know. You broke, you entered, you violated my privacy, and you don't even know what you were looking for?
I don't know. Maybe it was something about my baby.
You think?
You stopped seeing Dr. Keenan because of me?
Well, that's what Ewan thought. Do you remember that night he came to my house for dinner and you had shown up? Well, he knew that we were dealing with something personal. He didn't ask me. He went straight to Patrick and Stephen, and they told him that we have this connection.
Okay, why not ask you directly?
I don't know. Maybe he felt like we don't know each other well enough. I mean, like I said, we've only gone out on a couple dates, and then I backed things off. And I guess he assumed it was because my feelings for you run deeper than just a friendship.
I mean, is there anything to that? I would never want our friendship to keep you from being with somebody else.
You don't have to worry, Jason.
I had no reason complicating your life by kissing you.
You didn't complicate things. I mean, yes, something happened that night for me. But what I realized is that I've been holding back. And I thought that all this time it was because of what happened to Jake. But the truth is, I don't have a very good track record with relationships, and I feel that if I start one, it's doomed to fail.
Well, I'm sorry if I ever made you feel that way.
No, it wasn't you. I made my own mistakes. And regardless of how my relationships ended, I had good times. We had good times. And I want to remember those. I want to feel those feelings. I just want that again.
You should try again. I just don't want to get in the way.
Well, I wasn't holding back with you and because of you. And there was something else.
How do you know about my...
There's something about your baby in my safe.
I don't know. Why was there an article about my baby's death crumpled up in your motel room?
So Heather was right? That's why Spinelli was babbling in the hallway, because you were inside my hotel room searching it? You lied to me. On your job application, you said that you were no longer a PI, but you've been investigating me all along.
No, actually, Spinelli and I were investigating Heather.
Understandable.
We just didn't understand why you hired her. I mean, we figured that she had to have had something on you.
I can't recruit fresh talent.
From a mental institution?
Maybe I felt sorry for her.
You still haven't told me why you had the article about my baby's death.
You broke into my office. You broke into my safe. You're fired. You. You don't get to stand there and interrogate me.
I want to know why you hired me. I want to know why you showed up at my son's memorial. You don't even know me. Why are you so obsessed with me? What is your real interest in me and my baby?
ABC's General Hospital moves to a new time, September 10th on ABC.
Before you pick up your severance pay and hand me your parking pass, I'll tell you why I cut out that article. Because I was grieving. I was feeling guilty.
About my son?
About my granddaughter. She was strapped into a car seat in the back of a car that went over a cliff. It may astonish you to hear this, but you're not the only person that's ever mourned the loss of a child.
Well, you said you were feeling guilty.
I was on trial for killing my brother. That's Star and her family. They were on their way to Landview to support me. I should have sent them a plane. There's a million different things that I could have done to keep them off the road that night. I did none of them. I have to live with that. Star has to live with that grief of losing a child for the rest of her life. So I cut out that article because it resonated with me. And then I realized that, you know, regret is for losers. So I crumpled it up and I threw it in the trash.
Okay, if it was about your granddaughter, then why give me the job? Why go to my son's memorial?
Because I couldn't go to my granddaughter's memorial because I was in jail. And I gave you a job because you asked for a job. You came to me. You said your life was a mess. You wanted a fresh start. You had split with your husband. You had just lost your baby.
What was the other reason?
For not moving forward with Ewan?
Yeah.
My babies. Any man I bring into the house affects them.
So you were worried they wouldn't get along?
Cameron seems to really like Ewan. Aiden's a little more standoffish, which surprises me because he's generally very friendly. But I didn't want my boys getting used to somebody who's not going to be there.
It makes a lot of sense.
And there was something else with Ewan.
What?
Something that happened on Spoon Island.
You know what?
You a job because you were in crisis. You said you were all alone. No husband at your side. You took advantage of my compassionate nature. 'Cause that's just the kind of guy I am. I help people. I care about their problems.
Man! You're gonna pay for what you did.